Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Can I first of all congratulate my right honourable friend, the member for Tatton, for bringing this very important debate to the House today. I think she's not just a superstar for common sense and blue-collar conservatism, but actually a rock star for levelling up too. And I really want to thank her very much indeed. Madam Deputy Speaker, amidst the green and I beg your pardon, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Amidst the green and pleasant lands of rural Dorset and the rolling hills of West Dorset, I regret to tell the House there is a desert. I'm afraid, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that is a broadband desert. Why? Because the most rural parts of Dorset have been falling further and further behind on digital connectivity for years. I think the Minister here today knows full well, probably to the digit, my own broadband speed from our most recent correspondence. For the House's record, it's 1.4 megabytes per second, and he knows how I feel about the fact that in London it is in excess of 200 megabytes per second download speed. What starker contrast can there be? The telecoms industry has had a tendency, I'm afraid, to focus on commercially attractive urban areas, perpetuating the digital divide in rural areas such as Dorset. And I'm here not only to make the case to the Minister today for rural West Dorset, but for the whole of rural Britain too, for levelling it up and making sure that we also get our fair share. Mr. Deputy Speaker, we must also be more ambitious as well. It is not good enough just for us to be for the urban areas to be the benchmark. I want rural Britain to far exceed it, as I know we can be. We must look to full-fibre, gigabit gadgets and all the other things that there are too, the next generation of connectivity, to unleash the full potential of Dorset's innovative rural, agricultural and coastal economy. And today I further seek the Minister's assurance that rural West Dorset will be leading the way. Mr. Deputy Speaker, coronavirus has clearly emphasised the geographical inequalities that exist for digital connectivity, as more people than ever have worked and learnt to socialise virtually from our own homes. This wave of remote working presents an enormous opportunity for West Dorset, and I know rural Britain. It has shown that business and commerce does not have to revolve around London or other cities. In my own constituency, 97% of businesses are small or micro-sized. These local businesses are dependent on reliable, fast broadband to their offices, factories and farms. And I am determined, as my honourable friend the Minister well knows, that we will sort out digital connectivity for them. Our absolute priority in Dorset is the construction of a full-fibre spine, critical to dealing with changing commercial conditions and enabling connectivity to the most digitally disadvantaged locations in Dorset. My colleagues in Dorset Council have done fantastic work to secure the bulk of funding for this project too, and I know the Minister knows that just a relatively small amount of government support here can unlock bountiful opportunities for Dorset, and I urge him to move with haste, ensuring that this project can be fully funded. Finally, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I just wanted to say that yesterday I met with Network Rail and others to find some really new, innovative ideas as to how they can help us as well with this national challenge that we have. And I just want to put on record how grateful I am to the Minister for all he has done, and I hope continues to do for us in Dorset. I see him as a knight in shining armour. I hope the rest of my constituents and rural Dorset do the same when he comes to sort out our issues. Thank you.
Give him what he wants.